All right, we officially wrapped up Monsoon 2017 just a couple days ago as it officially goes through the end of September, and it hasn't felt like monsoon around here in several weeks as we really dried out there during last month. Here's a look at a few selected city numbers, and as usual, kind of all over the place. Some locations above average, some below. Cottonwood checking in at way above average, 135% of average at 7.27 inches of precipitation. Flagstaff right around average at 8.36 inches. That's about as close as average as it gets. And most of it came in June. I mean, August and September just were not that impressive with our rainfall. Well, July. Did I say June? July was really a wet month. Jerome, 6.18 inches. Page, as usual, just a couple inches of rain at 91% of normal. And Payson, Prescott, and Williams all checking in just above average. Williams with a nice rain total this summer at 10.09 inches. All right, in Flagstaff today, a windy day, our high temperature 65 degrees, very close to average for this time of year. Let's talk precipitation and the monsoon. We're still hanging in there above average here on the calendar year. It was a good wet winter, and spring and summer was, as we just looked at, right around average. But if we looked at this a few weeks ago, we would have been around 130% of average. But as we don't see this tick up and this average each day kind of catches us, we're not quite as far above average as we were. As I mentioned, September, we only had under a half of an inch of rainfall in Flagstaff proper. That was at Flagstaff Pulliam Airport, and that was well below average. And August was right around average, but it just wasn't that impressive. So, and with dry weather keeping on going, we're going to see this these numbers grow closer and closer together. All right, where it is happening, not far off, is pulled up the cam from Aspen Snowmass, and this is live just about a half hour ago, and they got a foot plus of snow last night up there in the Colorado Rockies, Wyoming Rockies, Montana Rockies. It's all snowing up there, and they still have a few more inches to go with this storm system. It's the same storm that's bringing the snow up to the Rockies that brought our windy weather here today. Okay, here's a look at it on the regional satellite. Here's the storm system impacting the Rockies all the way up into the northern Rockies, and it'll eventually start to creep to the east. But off to the east of it, very quiet. This whole area of low pressure, well to the north of us here, way down here in Arizona, and it's going to stay that way. Although it's going to be a slow mover. It's going to be up here through about midweek time frame. That means we're going to remain windy to breezy to windy here each and every day through Wednesday before we start to see our winds back off as we get into the latter half of the week. And we're also in for a warming trend this week as strong high pressure remains in place across Southwest. Strong high pressure is also in place across the Midwest. Look at these temperatures out here. Chicago, just about 80 degrees. This is at 5 o'clock local time. Here's the cold air cooped up in the Rocky Mountains with that storm, but much of the country is under very, very mild early October weather. Outside right now, 59 degrees. Winds southwest at 16 miles per hour. Overnight for us tonight, clear, and the winds will subside substantially here during the overnight. 36 degrees, our forecast early morning low. Tomorrow, another windy day, just like today, a few degrees warmer, forecasting 69 for us here in Flagstaff for our Tuesday. Statewide temperatures, 84 Sedona tomorrow, 79 Prescott, 80 Payson, 82 Winslow. And just about the same type wind speeds for us tomorrow as what we saw today. A little less windy Wednesday, gradually less windy and gradually warmer through a sunny, dry, and generally pleasant week, going into the mid-70s here as we make our way through the week.
You know what I'm going to say? I love seeing the high numbers
on
that forecast.
Of course, I could have told you what you were going to say.
75 on Thursday.
I'm glad, and we want to deliver because your birthday's coming up.
Tomorrow.
And, oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Happy
perfect
birthday.
weather.
Yeah.
Thank you.